government critics charged since Beijing imposed a sweeping national security law on the semi-autonomous southern city in 2020. This sentence is the longest delivered under the national security law, and it means that Lai will not be eligible for parole until he is in his late 90s. Of course, a man who is this well known in Asia and is well known in Hong Kong, receiving such a sentence of 20 years, he may even not even
78.
He's 78 and he might not even make it to 98. So I just want to have a comment from Ali Ahmed before I can focus on the local issues on media as well.
Well, first of all, this is another country's affair. They can jail, they can release, we have nothing to say about it. But as a dispassionate observer from outside, sentencing a newspaper owner, he is not just one, quite a few newspaper owners in Hong Kong, and very important. At the age of 78, giving him 20 years of prison term means if he is alive, he will come out in 98, when he is 98, which is very unlikely. Even if it is even if it happens that he comes out, he will have no working ability or anything at 98. So this is debilitating, absolutely. So we have nothing to say about it. But then they have their own laws. They thought that he was sabotaging the democracy in Hong Kong and all those things. So he has been jailed, the owner of newspapers.
This is
well,
very distressing news coming out from Hong Kong. And before the break, we were talking about Bangladesh and how the international medias are now covering the situation in Bangladesh and what we are yet to expect on this Thursday, the 12th of February, where a popular referendum will be held alongside the national election. And I believe as the day goes by, as we arrive at that date, every hour seems to be very important to understand everyone's role. Over the last weekend, we have seen how a multimedia had faced definitive issues throughout the night with security forces. I will not mention any names. And we have seen the chief advisor's press secretary has coming out to say that we have enjoyed the highest level of freedom the press and the media could enjoy in all of Bangladesh's history. And a very concerning news coming out of Bangladesh today from the Election Commission, which says that they are helping voters trying to focus. They have banned mobile phones for 400 yards away from the polling stations, because I believe a mobile phone is more dangerous than a gun. One can take lives, but one can reveal the faces of millions. And that is why I believe why we should be discussing this just 2-3 days before these elections to come. I want to know more from Ali Ahmed. This news, very drastic, and it is very recent that has come up on social media.
Oh yes, for the first time in our country. Of course, in our country, mobile phone came in the early 90s, that in 98, 91. I didn't go for it for the first time, but then, so the importance it has taken upon itself and the importance people give, literally, almost literally, every person, any able person, able-bodied I mean, walking, talking and all those, person in the country has a mobile phone. He may not have, may not be assured of 2 square meals a day.
And not only so, MFS transfers, Bcash has been closed ever since last night. So next 4 days, we will not have any monetary financial services or mobile financing, mobile banking services. Sir, please, you may continue.
So, no, you have very rightly filled it in. So mobile phone is very, very important in our lives. And so closing it or banning it in near a mobile center, I know it has been done with a view to stopping dictates from outside how to seal, put his stamp on the vote. But that can be done even beyond 400 yards. So that carries no meaning whatsoever. They could have prevented or kept that they have to deposit it and then go inside and then come out, so that they do not take any photograph or anything. So I think this is a little too much. Without a mobile phone, life is impossible. So, and also this election, a great service is being done by the mobile phones with their news, views, cartoons and everything. But there are also disservice. They also spread lies, falsehoods and also calling names. These are indecent. I only wish our people were a little more civilized than using this sort of slang language and painful caricatures of others. This is not good. Caricatures are there also in the Western countries, but that evokes laughter and pleasure, not hatred. So that is unfortunate, but still this is a very good tool for society. It has done a great service to civilization in general, and in our country it is very visible. Now money is coming from any part of the world to our poor persons whose relations are left here or gone abroad here at no special cost. So these are very good and quick and spontaneous and very fast. These are very good, and it is also spreading literacy. We have seen that people who are not otherwise not literate can make telephone calls and record things and all those things. So this is a very good thing in society.
Of course.
With the good and bad, but then starting with Australia and now Malaysia and then Spain, they are banning
social media. Yes.
Up to 16 years of age, the people will not be able to use. I think this is painful for the telecompanies, but in Bangladesh also, I think they should think of it because it has its bad effects. The photos and videos they release at the end.
Knowledge is power. We've heard that phrase before, and now this knowledge being transformed through us or directed at us through the use of mobile phones.
And this is not knowledge. These are, think of a young adolescent and seeing all those videos on mobile phones is really bad. So Australia has gone the way. Malaysia is working on it. Spain is there.
Actively taking an initiative.
I know these three countries. Oh, Britain also talked about doing it. I don't know whether they can do it or not, but they have also been thinking of it. I think it is time that Bangladesh also tries to do something. But now that the government is on the way out, I would request the future leaders to see that it should be banned up to certain age.